What up, what up? It's Rico Love, Mr. Turn the Lights On, and you know I got soul.
So I want to start with the new mixtape you just released today.
Yeah.
You kind of introduce us to the project?
Just dropped a new mixtape. It's called El Presidente. You know what it is with me is I dropped this single They Don't Know, and a lot of people, they got it confused. They was like, yo, R&B sensation, Rico Love. And I'm like, yeah, I sing, but I didn't want it to be a situation where they confused me. I wanted people to understand I'm an artist. I produce, I write, I rap, I do. I just make music, and I don't really feel like music should be put in a box. And I feel like if you can express yourself in multiple ways, you should go for it. And years ago, this is something that people don't know. Years ago, it was these guys who made I did the mixtape called The Inauguration years ago. And these guys, nobodies, sucker niggas, they put a song out dissing me called The Impeachment. So it was, they're not even worth mentioning because they like, but it really stuck with me, you know what I mean? Because I knew these guys and I didn't bother them. You know how haters are. Niggas get jealous all the time. Yeah. So that stuck with me throughout the years, and it's one of those things that you use to fuel you. And when I started back as an artist, I would always trigger back to that, my mindset, when that was going on. So I said El Presidente is like my reemergence. Like, you couldn't impeach me. I'm still the president. All the things that they, I had a record deal back in the day, and then it fell through. People expected me to fall, and I ended up being, one of the most sought after songwriters in the world, and becoming successful and making millions and all that cool stuff, whatever. But the passion and the love and the art, love for the art is what drove me to this. Like, all right, cool. I feel like El Presidente. I feel like I made it. I feel like they couldn't get me out of office. I'm still here,
I know for a while, I mean, in the beginning you were an artist yourself, kind of stepped back behind the scenes, weren't doing the artist thing, but now you're back, in the spotlight. What made you want to kind of reemerge in that way?
You know what happens? The music just started being real to me, man. The song started, I wrote Heart Attack, 4 a.m. and Mr. Wrong all around the same time. Heart Attack for Trey Songz, 4 a.m. for Melly Fiona, and Mr. Wrong for Mary. And I realized that I was going through that exact situation. I was the guy from 4 a.m., I was Mr. Wrong, and I was going through the heart attack situation. And I'm like, damn, I never in my career wrote songs that had to do with me. I could really just sit down with you and we have a conversation. I can write the biggest song about your life. But I never wrote songs that the music started really speaking to me. And that was, I feel like, the beginning of it. And then later, after I did my label deal, by the way, I did a label deal with Interscope without having any artist sign. Like, they trusted me that much that they said, we're going to give you a 50-50 label joint venture, a true deal, not an imprint deal, not a production deal, a true label deal without any artists.
Damn.
So when I did the deal, I ended up signing Tiara Thomas, and then randomly I started getting offers from other companies to sign as an artist. So I go down to, I go out to LA and I'm at Jimmy Iovine's house, and he's like, yo, so what's this I hear? Labels want to sign you. And I was like, yeah, a few people offering some stuff. And he said, are you fucking stupid? You own your own record company. Why wouldn't you sign yourself? So I was like, damn, he said, you be on your own boss. And I really cared more about Tiara. I had just signed Tiara Thomas. So I'm like, I don't want to sign myself and then make her feel like it's one of those executives who want to be an artist and he'll take all the attention. But she was like, yo, do your shit. I love it. She's in the studio with me working on records and was like, yo, this shit is dope. I'm fucking with it. So when I felt like I got, she was riding with me, I was like, yo, let's do it. Fuck it. Let's go for it. And then the music came out and people just loved it. So we here.
As a producer and as a writer, you've always put your stamp on songs. People were always aware of you, and you became one of the biggest, as you said. So has that made it easier for you to transition into being an artist? And
Absolutely, man. Yeah. When you go to program directors, because what I did was I did a tour before I dropped the music. I didn't talk about the records. I didn't say, okay, next month I'm dropping a single. I didn't let anybody know I was even doing the artist thing. I just put out the EP and the mixtape. I put out the EP, the single, and the video on the same day, one day. But I was doing all these walkthroughs and going through different cities and meeting with different program directors and things like that. And they were excited. When they hear the resume, they were already familiar with me. So obviously when you play on my record and people can say, by the way, Rico Love wrote blah, 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 blah. You naming all these plethora of hits. You got 35 entries in Billboard. You know what I mean? You like people looking like in a 2-year, 3-year span, people looking like, wow. So it's a story definitely that goes with that, but I think more than anything, you get the attention, but it's up to you to deliver. Like, everybody's like, all right, cool, this the guy who wrote them songs, let's see what he gonna do. We know Homeboy tried it and it kind of worked a little bit. We know Homeboy tried it and it didn't work. What he gonna do? And I think I got out here, and I still have so much to prove. So it's, you know, this is the beginning. Even with a hit record at radio, you still got to prove yourself, and they still want to know who you are, and consistently are you gonna be able to deliver as an artist.
Right.
And that's the key. And I feel like I'm gonna meet that challenge. I feel like it's giving me the opportunity, that platform, that people know me.
The single's definitely doing some big things. It's got a lot of traction right now.
Yeah,
so.
man, top 10 already. Like after only 8 weeks, it's really a big look, and it's really going strong. Even in the holidays, a lot of records fall off during the Christmas season and Thanksgiving, but the record is like, you know, plus more spins. You know, so it's a positive. But like I said, that's the reason why I dropped El Presidente, because the record is working. Now let's really hit them. Let's keep giving them content, because now they're interested.
Right.
Now when they say, who is this Rico Love guy? Oh, by the way, he just dropped a mixtape.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, he just dropped another single. Okay, he just shot the video for Strip Club. Put that out.
Right.
Like, so it's just about being consistent and relevant. I've been in the game a long time. I'm 31 years old, but I feel like I'm way older than that, because I've been in the game so long, and I've been a student so long, studying the greatest.
Right. Tell us where you're at with the label currently and what the roster's looking like.
Right now it's just myself and Tiara signed to the company. I'm developing an artist by the name of MJ, and I'm looking to sign a few artists. I've been having my eye on a few people, but I have an artist named MJ, who's an R&B singer, who I'm like, you know, right now in the holding process, kind of developing until I upstream it to the Interscope situation.
Right. And how's things come along with Tiara?
Oh, Tiara's project is amazing, man. Tiara Thomas is one of the dopest writers and artists ever. She just finished the Rebellious tour with K. Michelle. She did amazing on that. I'm gonna put her out on a few things on the road, 2 more. Just keep her on the road. But the process is to make people believe and understand who she is as an artist, totally. Because a lot of people don't know who she is. They see a dark-skinned girl with a guitar and they assume she's neo-soul. Yeah. So when they see her and realize, you know, her EP, Dear Sally Mae, is out on iTunes and it's doing amazing, you know. People are really understanding who she is as an artist, and I think that's the process. After Bad, people was like, why don't you hurry up and put out a single? And I'm like, that never was what I wanted to do. At the end of the day, I offered her a deal before that song was even on his project or a part of that situation. So I knew what I wanted to do with her, and I want people to believe her. One song ain't gonna do it. One song will just give you that one song. We see how many people put out records every day, and then they shit flops because people don't give a fuck about who they are. I want people to believe who she is. I want people to love her, so that when she has a hit at radio, they want to buy it. Not because they want to buy the song, because they want to buy into the brand, into the artist that is Tiara Thomas.
Love that. So with all this time you're spending on yourself, you know, on Tiara, on the label, do you have time to still write for other artists?
Yeah. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I just really been focusing on the brand and moving around. But at the end of the day, I love producing and doing records for other people. I think that's more of an incentive for me to get out here. But to have success, obviously the phone's ringing off the hook now, like as it always been. But to have that success, it opens up the door to make myself more accessible. Not just writing a song for you, it's an opportunity for me to be a part of that record as well. So I'm using that as a marketing scheme. We got a bunch of records coming out with people in the future. I just did some projects that people wouldn't even, wouldn't guess. I did most of the Waka Flocka's album. I did the whole Plies album. I did, projects that with people I really like and I believe in. And I believe, just need another hit. That's what I want to be involved in always. I just linked back up with Monica. Okay. We had a little we had some differences. And we just spoke the other day, so we're going to be doing some stuff together. That's like my big sister, so we're going to be building. Me and Mary going to get back in. Nice. I just talked to Usher. Me and Usher been talking all week. Nice. So, I'm looking forward to just getting back in and doing that. But at the end of the day, it's about being well-rounded and being a complete act. Right.
And just finally, now that you're an artist again, do you ever look back at any of the songs you wrote for anyone and be like, damn, I could have been mine. I could have made that a hit.
Not at all, man. Not at all. I think as an artist, if you really listen to the EP and listen to the mixtape, it's all unique. You haven't heard any of these records that I've done for myself or anybody else. I think I'm a really unique brand, and I'm developing a sound and a style that's a melting pot of all of the things that I've learned and I've developed as an artist and as a man, and that I've learned, and I feel like I'm putting it all in, embodying it in one person, which is me. But it's my turn to spill that out to the world. Right. Nice. Anything you want to add? Yeah, man. I really, really want people to get into the music, get into the mixtape, and understand I'm self-made. I don't have a co-sign. I don't have somebody putting their arm around me saying, introducing Rico. I really got to get out here and do this. And I really want people to understand the grind and respect the grind. This is your company. This is your company. I'm making it available to the world to understand, this is, if you believe in a dream, if you believe in hustling, if you believe in being professional and respecting the art and respecting music, then I feel like this is the company to ride with. Division 1 is the team, because it's all about the music first and foremost, and we doing it. It's just us. Ain't no help. and I feel like that's what's gonna make it more appreciated and valued in the long run.
Cool.